Okay, well I don't actually have much to do back here. This is, I think this is that one painting that we got from the space thing, the thing that's worth a lot, apparently. That one painting, and then Paralis. Oh, how's Paralis doing? I don't know. Yeah, let's see if we can maybe... How do we even walk to Misty and Vic from here? It's the Ripperdoc closest to me. Is it this one? Actually, how do we walk over there? Wanna just chill out and walk?
Don't forget, you're worth it.
It's like one of those YouTube videos where you have the camera strapped to your chest and they just walk around the streets. You take in the sights. Can we walk in this game as opposed to like kind of running? That's so outdated. He's dead already.
Very first stages of food production.
Gucci dress. Would you rather I lied? How did you get this? Did you sell your kidney or something? Maybe. For the record, it's gorgeous, but that many eddies? Was it really worth it? I've got no regrets. There's no shame in wanting perfection.
I think we've heard that before, but that's a Jinguji dress. We've seen that place around too. It's like a high-end clothing shop.
We at N54 News offer our sincerest condolences. With the MCPD's cooperation, Militech has already announced a retaliatory strike on nearby nomad camps.
I think we've heard this one.
Our coverage after the break.
Some Militech person died and they're like, no. We'll get revenge on the nomads. And remember, to the corpse, Raffin Shiv, nomads, Alcaldos, all the same.
Welcome to the N54 News World Report. I'm Jillian Jordan. Scientists from Biodyne Systems have announced a breakthrough in the fight against multiple sclerosis. MS is one of the few diseases that cannot be cured by replacing the affected tissue with implant technology. But the experts at Biodyne have created nanites that, when injected into the spinal cord, provide long-term uninterrupted repair to the neural tissue.
Oh my god.
The cost of this cutting-edge therapy treatment has been listed at €700,000 per month. For the second consecutive week, the landfill inferno in the remnants of Atlantic City continues to rage on.
€700 per month? That's expensive even for me. Wow. And I was starting to feel a little bit rich, but you know, not really. Not really. V's Mega Building. Besides the 2,000 apartments identical to V's, the Watson Mega Block also features luxury penthouses on its upper floors. Further down, you can find various service points, stores, market stalls, a gym, even a shooting range. To a certain extent, mega buildings are truly self-sufficient, self-contained ecosystems. Many of their long-term residents, especially netrunners, haven't stepped outside in years. Why go outside when you don't have to? Konpeki Plaza, Night City's most elusive hotel, an architectural marvel created solely for the elite. This is where the global financiers stay for business trips where nobody bats an eyelid at the sight of two rival corpos having a drink or a well-known politician going up to their room with a brain-dance star. Every square inch caters to luxury tastes and comes packed with the most decadent of entertainments, with just a hint of mystery to keep things exciting. Maglev Tunnel. People who have never been to Night City might be forgiven for getting N-Cart and the Maglev Tunnels confused. Wait, this is like the Voodoo Boys' place, right? Where is this place? The N-Cart is the public transport system, which includes the metro, but the tunnels are part of a still under construction high-speed rail network. They also represent two distinct social groups, the crowded, stifling N-Cart trains that lug the lower and middle classes around, while a ride on the maglev, once the lines are open of course, will only be for the highest-ranking corpos. The existing tunnels, which will one day connect Corpo Plaza to the East Coast, is currently being renovated and expanded. Its opening will hail the grand return of the maglev network to Night City following years of neglect. Oh. Where is this? When did we come across this? I don't even know. Rocky Ridge? It was supposed to measure up to Rancho Coronado. Cozy, practical, self-sufficient, offering a roof over the head for the families of every worker building the nearby highway. Rocky Ridge was sold to people as a paradise guaranteeing peace and quiet, but also just a stone's throw away from the big city and everything it had to offer. Unfortunately, it ended like most investments end in California. The construction became too expensive and Rocky Ridge was no longer economically viable. From one day to the next, the construction sites were deserted. Contractors lost their jobs and the houses of Rocky Ridge became vacant. Today, the area is completely abandoned and almost entirely forgotten by Night City. Yes. They were like, yeah, we're gonna make a new building.
So, we gonna talk about yesterday?
Yeah. They were all like, yeah, we're gonna make a new city, it's gonna be really cool and you'll make a lot of money. But then, that didn't happen. If I want to go to that little neighborhood with Vic and Misty from here, on foot. Have I ever even done that before? Pretty sure the first time we went, we drove there. Oh god. Oh god, I can't even cross this. They'll get mad. I know they will. Oh. Whoa, that's a really beat up my. It's kind of beat up, but it's not red. I want to have different colors. Here we are. Familiar sights.
But what they don't know, the real name for this thing they call cyberspace is actually pandemonium! What is life without its body? What are the beings of the net if not souls from beyond our plane of existence? I have heard their voices. Let they who yet live never cross that threshold, for their souls will join those ghostly ranks.
You heard their voices? What did they say?
They spoke not in the language of mortals, no. They howled, screaming in agony, forever removed from their earthly form. Among them was a woman, her voice of ice, Queen Lilith. She was calm, but at the cost of her humanity. You ask, who opened these unholy gates of the abyss?
No one's asking.
And I answer you, the techno-necromancers of Alpha Centauri!
Are you done?
I recognize you. You come here often. Your eyes tell me that your mind has opened to the truth. Will you provide a humble donation so that I may continue my mission?
Humble sounds affordable. Just don't spend it on stupid shit.
Thank you. This has bought me a day or two.
Okay. Well, he was not.
Radio waves bear the truth.
He wasn't throwing a fit about it, so I can appreciate that. Don't throw a hissy fit just because somebody didn't donate the amount you wanted. Hi. How are you?
Wanna read my tarot?
Sure thing. Focus on the recent past and what you expect in the future. The Hermit. In solitude, he discovers the truth about himself and the world. From this, he draws strength. His lantern cutting through the darkness. Could be you, or someone who shows you kindness. But watch out. A reversed Hierophant lurks in the darkness. He brings crisis, both in life and authority, rebellion and fanaticism. He is a grave threat. The Devil reversed. You will find yourself under the influence of powerful people with unclear motives. Be very careful. The Tower. You and everyone around you will experience a great shock. When the tower falls, nothing will be the same again. Nothing at all.
Thanks for the heads up, Misty. Oh, watch out.
I'm glad you understand.
When the tower falls. When Arasaka Tower falls, perhaps? Well, that wasn't the best reading we could have gotten, but hey. The tarot card readings are one of those things that's like, you know, take it or leave it. Hey Vic, it's been forever. What are you doing? Actually, it hasn't been that long. I just saw you back at the fighting.
Was thinking about swapping some chrome. Got any new toys?
Have a look.
Do you have... Yeah, I wonder if I should just switch back to the Mantis Blades now. I mean, I had my fun with it, but I had it for a really, really short time though. I don't want to accidentally die. Because right now, if I throw a grenade, I have some time to get out of the way, plus I'm pretty sure I have that one perk that says I don't get hit by grenades, whereas the projectile launch system, I nearly killed myself in one of those engagements earlier. So maybe I'll just go back to Mantis Blades then. Get some blade levels. Why not? And I guess I'll go back to Fortified or Reinforced Tendons. I like it a little bit better, but both of them are pretty similar. Immunity to shock. Okay, finally, I've got 2 here. Gosh, I've just been having like space here, doing nothing. Dylinar Sandavistan? I can't get it anyway. Yeah, I don't think there's too much else here, probably. Thank you, Vic. Thank you. See y'all around. Nice to come check you guys out once in a while. Yes! And what we want to do is put some mods. I never messed with the mods before on the Mantis Blades. Electrical damage, chemical damage, poison, shock. Shock is good against drones, mechs, robots. Nah, I'll probably put chemical then. Or we can put both. Increases speed by 20%. But we don't always get to see, like, we can't have 2 types of blade mods applied. That's just not how this works. Oh, the color changed. Because of the shock, I guess?
I don't want to get shot!
Let's do a reset. Are we okay? Feel like we should probably go fight somebody to immediately make sure this works. Although the Mantis Blades are not like gorilla arms because it either works or it doesn't. The animations won't play if it's not equipped, right? So we'll just have to... but unfortunately this is an area where we're pretty familiar with it, so... Oh, what is that? There's a job right here. Is it Garry the Prophet? Do you actually have something for me, or do I just have to go listen to you, or what? I want to do a job. Ah, Skippy to Regina. Okay, and then on the way we'll do like an assault or something. How about that? But for now, let's check out maybe what this one's about.
At sunset, they strip off their clothes and dance nakedly, giving in to an animalistic ecstasy. Then, once they've transformed into the fanged beasts, they set off on the hunt, hungry for human flesh. Dozens of miles they cover in the darkness, with ferocious speed, like arrows in the night.
It's different.
Met my share of nomads, and there's definitely something primal about them. Those cannibal claims cross the line, though.
Deny the truth all you want, but what will you do when the pack hunts you down? And the cause behind these monstrous horrors? Years ago, a ship from Alpha Centauri crash-landed in the Badlands.
Again.
Legend tells that it carried a substance highly sought after by the vampire elite in Arasaka. It could transform Saburo's enemies into werewolves, leashed and bound to his will. But the crash thwarted
You got a problem with nomads, freak?
Better shut your fat fucking mouth before I put you 6 feet under.
You can break my bones, but you cannot stop the pursuit of truth!
Change the topic.
Howdy, fellas. How's life with the Aldecaldos?
Look who it is. V. It's all good. Panam's kicking off a new role.
Say, you know this nut job?
A little. He's totally harmless. Says things that make a politician look like a beacon of truth.
Oh, that's so cool. We're meeting random Aldecaldos that, you know, they know about the whole Panam situation. Vampires and werewolves always seem to come in pairs for some reason.
Were you aware that Hanako Arasaka is a vampire?
The fuck? And here I was all offended.
Yeah, gotta tell Saul, or, you know, eat somebody, then disappear like an arrow in the night.
Have a good one, V.
Saved your hide, buddy.
That was close. They're not as dangerous in the daylight, but it still could have ended badly. Thank you for your concern, though I could have done without the mockery.
No problem. I mean, who's gonna tell me we faked the Mars landing if I let him knock your teeth out?
You have no faith in my words, do you? You think I don't know when I'm mocked? When they take me for a false prophet?
I have a feeling his clothing right now is probably some anti-alien or anti-brainwave mind control thing. Tinfoil suit. I'm not a Sith.
It's hard to take your interpretations seriously, but there is a little truth in what you say. Sometimes even more than a little.
You see it too! You
Don't
know
point.
that behind a veil of darkness lurk creatures from our nightmares, but you fear to believe it!
You know, if you had any kind of real evidence for this grand cosmic plot...
I do! Tonight! They're meeting at an old factory in Kabuki to exchange something important. Observe them! Seize this item, this Alpha Centauri artifact. You'll see I was right from the beginning!
Really?
Wait, hold on. How do you even know about this meeting?
Their radio waves resonate within my brain. Ever since the accident, I've heard their secret broadcasts.
The accident. You know that doesn't instill confidence, right?
You don't understand! I have their co-processor in my head! I don't know how my Ripperdoc got his hands on it. But thanks to this, I can listen into their plots and schemes. If you help me, we can save this planet together!
I'll go check out the factory.
Okay, see what I can do. Thanks for the tip, I think.
You mustn't intervene too soon, or too late! All could be lost! The fate of humanity rests upon your shoulders! Don't let us down! Do not let me down!
No pressure, got it.
Oh, okay. The Prophet's song. Go to the old factory. On the way to Regina. Okay, cool. Am I gonna try to buy this car again for the 50 millionth time along the way? I think someone said... Oh, there's two. Someone said that the parking lot I keep ending up back at, there's like a second floor that I've never been to, and that's been my problem. It's along the way. Want to try looking for it again? Although I really want to try out... Oh, hey, your jacket is like... It's like holographic or shiny or something. Yeah, I feel like I've seen better graffiti. Don't you find that usually graffiti on the wall for some reason looks really, really good?
我唔想返去住，你想出時間都浪費喺度啊！人哋一世啫。係啊。咁你做到啲咩啊？除到揾雞叫，增加閱歷。你一定要做啲咩？留低啲咩？為邊個啊？為咗屋企人咯。
This guy doesn't sound native. When this guy was talking about having fun, he specifically talked about hiring prostitutes. Fun little oddities in translation, huh? Because translation, you can never get a one-to-one in translation. You know what they say? A beautiful translation is not accurate, and an accurate translation is not beautiful. That's just the way it is. Okay, but I want to get out of here.
No problemo.
I am so sorry. Oh. You have a cheating wife too? Oh my god. I'm really sorry to hear that. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm just like... Oh, yeah. For a second, I forgot that I switched back to the double jump. I was trying to do the charge jump here, but we can't reach it. That's probably what I'm having trouble with. Where are you trying to make me go? It's doing this the whole thing again. Oh my god. I like this neighborhood too. Feels solidly middle class. H10! Yeah, that's us. Right, so last time we came into this parking lot. And every single time I get up onto this one floor here, I end up taking the elevator because it tells me to take the elevator. But you're telling me, if I go elsewhere... Yeah, look, it tells me to go. If I look around, I can take the stairs instead. Is my understanding? Can I actually? I mean, I guess we'll have to see. Well, maybe not stairs, but like a way for the cars to wrap around, like here. Oh, marker. Wait, why is it below me now? What? Oh. Okay, here we go, finally! Oh, 50th time is a charm. Actually, this car looks better, doesn't it? Oh, it's this... Wait. Oh, both of them are the same. But you get to choose? Actually, it's different. This is MZ2, this is MZ1. Oh, the MZ1, I like the color more. Especially because I feel like we don't see this kind of color on cars that we have right now very often. But this is the job. Wait, actually... No, this is just a random car, right? We're not yeah, we're just breaking in. Okay, fine, I'll buy this. This one has a higher number, so according to the laws of the world, it means this one's better. Oh... I want to drive the other one though. Hey, a train! It would be really cool if we could actually go into the trains and all that. Okay, let's check out the insides of this car. There's so many displays everywhere. It's only a two-seater though. Well, where can I go here? Can I even go out? Oh, I guess I've never been here before because I've always missed that car. But now we merge back onto the highway! We're doing fine. Yeah, we don't very often have blue cars for some reason. A lot of them are like black and gray and red. Dude, give me some like directions. Like speed limits and stuff, less ads. Jinguji. The lady was talking about the dress earlier. El Dorado pawn shop. Okay, we're actually getting further away from where we want to be. So probably I'm gonna fast travel at the next closest place I find. Oops, sorry. Oops, sorry. If I were a fast travel point, where would I be?
Hey!
Sorry. At an intersection probably, but I'm looking around. Oh, hey! This is the parade thing! I hope it's not related to looking at this.
My apprentice, your throat chakra is blocked.
activate the meridians on the roof of your mouth.
They all must be good singers. This was the thing we saw back in that parade preparation place in the Arasaka factory. Oh, but it's not the same one, right? Because the parade isn't being held here, as far as I remember. Oh wow, it's so crowded here. But if you look around, the city center people are definitely better dressed than the people around my neighborhood. There's a lot more like corpo looking people. People gonna work. That is a... Oh my god, look at that! A green Mai Mai and a yellow Mai Mai! Oh! My lucky day! I'll leave you alone. It's okay. I just want to find a fast travel marker, that's all. Damn, we went all the way around. Everywhere. Yeah, so let's try to... What was I gonna do again? Oh, the Prophet's song. We'll just go back to Regina. I still need to try a fight though. I just want to know that the mantis blades are working properly, so maybe I'll do an assault here. It looks okay, but I kind of feel like the color... I mean, the color... This is for the shock, right? But the one I applied is chemical, not the shock. Because it kind of looks like this color instead, which kind of worries me a little bit. But maybe best not to touch it. If it's not broke, don't touch it. Excuse me, everybody coming through. Just a random person with blades in their arms. Oh god, the police. All I did was walk past. It's not that big of a deal. Walk past with a bunch of blades sticking out, but that's not a crime. Why y'all angry already? Animals. Okay. Wanna go in? And wreak some havoc? Hopefully. Hello, everybody.
Weird.
What's weird? What's weird? What's weird? Oh! Oh! Oh, that's right, there's this jump function. Oh! I forgot about this jump function. Quickly closing the gap.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, man. Oh my goodness. Sergeant and Joanne Koch. Biotechnica Sergeant. Here, Joanne Koch, find and neutralize Amelia Morton. I repeat, find and neutralize Amelia Morton. Former employee. She now poses a second-degree threat to Biotechnica. Sharing this information with any other corporation or the NCPD is strictly forbidden. So there's a Biotechnica person here? But they're animals. So the animals were hired? They're mercs, right? Amelia Morton and Joanne Koch. Joanne, you bitch. I know everything. You planted those papers on me. You spiteful, selfish bitch. They fired me because of you. Why? Because I had the nerve to disagree with you? You stole my entire fucking career. They froze my account. They took my house. So, you know what? I've got nothing to lose now. Oh, but you still do. I gotta prove you poisoned that whole damn town. And some of our people, too. So, you either admit you planted those papers and get me back into Biotechnica, or I leak the docs and it'll be all over News 54 in the morning. Answer or I'll do it. You have until tomorrow. I'll think about it. Well... in some instances, that might have just been bluffing, but not this time. Very unfortunately for... Joanne. Oh, I can control the ads. I didn't know that. Wow. Why would they give me any control over the ads? That's actually a little bit strange. Okay, well the mantis blades seem to be working properly. Cool. Good, good, good. let's get over to Regina then. And then probably we should go back to the main mission. Yeah, the parade. Seeing that statue was a sign that, hey, you haven't done the parade. It's supposed to happen soon. And Judy's been waiting for me in front of Mega Tower or Mega Building, whatever, for like 20 years too. Sorry, everybody. I'm just so popular. Everyone's looking for me. I can't help it. I can't help it. No! Oh, if I had the charge jump here, this wouldn't be a problem. This makes me so angry. Ah, this is us cracks, right? Ah, it says it. Us cracks. I mean, those eyes kind of scare me, but who am I one to say? I have soulless Corpo eyes. Anyway, I can't reach that, so that's great. What should I do? Gotta go around here? Hey, that's a pretty unique car. Oh my god, these cool cars all around city center. And the road is nicer too. It's a little bit broken, but the asphalt is like newer looking. Okay. Haven't been back to Regina in a while. Remember that job that we did for her where we knocked out her friend? I forgot his name. Andrew or something? Like, we saw something before that kind of hinted that maybe he went to where she is now. Like, she wanted to save him because he's being hunted down. So maybe visiting Regina now will let us see that guy too. Regina is one of the nicest fixers we have. I don't know why she's here. She actually cares about the cyber psychos, and she hasn't seemed to... On the surface, she seems really nice. What is it actually? I guess we don't know. We did do some jobs before where it kind of implied that she had more secrets that we shouldn't be asking about. Yeah, it's this figure. Is that a monk figure? Because those people were praying to it earlier. Hi.
Wanted to tell me something?
The cyber psychosis work? Nothing yet. Need more data points still. This organization running the experimental... But we need more research subjects for any hope at all.
I think we're missing about a pretty tangible amount of people left. Pretty manageable. Oh, one more! One more! But we don't know which one it is though, because we can't see the quest name until we get there. So I guess we'll just figure it out.
Hey, the name Skippy, ring any bells? Fits in a holster, more than a little psycho.
You have Skip? Little bastard got swiped a while back. Let me see him.
This is our last cyber psycho, actually.
Let's see how you're doing. Run diagnostics.
Performance, 82%. Memory, damaged. Mode, puppy-loving pacifist. Permanent lock.
Permanent lock? Something's gonked. Return to factory settings.
Please set pistol name.
Daisy.
What?
My name is Daisy.
You don't sound like a daisy, and you could do that? I could have just done that.
Wait, where'd you get this iron anyway?
Knew a guy. Everyone called him Danish. Great techie. I mean, before he started hitting the bottle. Anyway, poker game. Danish cleaned out his cred chip, then bet his gun. I think you can put together the rest. The combat features are great, but why the voice interface, you know? Weird as hell.
It kind of reminds me of a game that came out a few years ago called Binary Domain. It's a shooter, but there was like this novel feature, I guess, where you could...
Well, no time for this.
It's a third-person shooter where you can control your teammates, and they added a feature where you can use your voice to do it, and I tried it before, but it never worked for me, except for when I was swearing at them. I don't know why.
You killed him. You killed Skippy.
Come on. He's just an algorithm, not a shred of consciousness.
What?
Not so sure. He had a personality, quirks, mannerisms.
Mm-hmm. Protocol errors. A good hard reset always helps.
You're so cold-blooded towards AI, even though you're all like, oh, let's fix all the cyber psychos. What? I'm a little disappointed in you.
So, something for my trouble?
Sure. Here you go.
Feels kind of weird now. It's too quiet.
Maybe you should get a dog.
Maybe. Someday. See you, Reggie.
I can get a dog. I'm not that rich, okay? Who knows how much dogs cost here? So is your friend around this area? I know you have people around here, your working people, but your journalist friend, Max! His name was Max, right? Not Andrew. I guess he isn't around here. He's just somewhere. Fine with me. Always a nice little visit to Regina anyway. If we can find the last cyber psycho, well, it's somewhere around here. No.